Hi everyone, my name is Miss Silas and I am one of your grade 11 maths teacher. In our previous lesson, we looked at trigonometry. Okay, so today we're going to still look at trigonometry. That is our big topic. Okay, last week we looked at using sine rule to find the angles and the sides in a non-right angle triangle. A non-right angle triangle. Okay, for today's lesson, we are going to use the cosine rule to find the missing side and the missing angle of a non-right angle triangle as well. Okay, so let's look at the cosine rule. Okay, so cosine rule, we're going to use the cosine rule to find the missing side of a non-right angle triangle. Okay, so let's firstly look at the conventional labeling again, like what we did last week. Okay, so the conventional labeling, okay, as you know, it's referring to a non-right angle triangle. Okay, so we have A, B, and C for the angles. And the side directly opposite that is the side length of the triangle. Okay, so we have that. Okay, so for the missing side using the cosine rule, we will need to have a triangle, again, a triangle. Okay, a triangle, and it must have two sides and an inclusive. An inclusive meaning the angle is between two given sides. Okay, so using this conventional labeling, we are now going to come up with the cosine rule that we will be using to find the missing side and the missing angles for a non-right angle triangle. Okay, so we look at finding missing sides. Okay, so in order to find the missing side, let's look at the cosine rules that can be picked up from here. Okay, so we are trying to find side A, so we have A squared is equal to B squared plus C squared minus 2BC and cos A. Okay, cos A simply represents the angle. Okay, so we will do likewise to find for the other two sides. Okay, so to find side B, we're going to do the same. So we have side B, that's B squared, is equal to A squared plus C squared minus 2AC, and we have cos B. Okay, so that's for missing side B. Okay, now let's look at for side C. C squared is equal to A squared plus B squared minus 2AB cos C. Okay, so these three are the cosine rule for missing sides. Now we are going to look at how we can write the rule for the missing angle. Okay, so for missing angle, we are going to be transforming one of this formula. Okay, so missing angle, for missing angles, we definitely have a triangle with all three sides given. Okay, so when three sides are given, we can then write the formula for missing angles. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to get this formula and transform it. Okay, so let's see how we can transform that formula. We have A squared is equal to B squared plus C squared minus 2BC C cos A. Okay, so we are going to move this over to the left because we want cos A to be the subject. Okay, so we'll move this across. So we have 2bc cos A is equal to, whatever is there must be written first. So we have b squared plus c squared minus a squared. Okay? Now we want cos A alone. So we will definitely divide this by 2bc. Whatever we do here, do likewise on the right-hand side. Okay, so we divide also by 2bc. This cancel with this, and we are now left with cos A is equal to b squared plus c squared minus a squared over 2bc. Okay, so now we have transformed the formula to find the missing angle. You're going to do exactly what we have done here when you are trying to find angle B or angle C. Okay, so we're now going to look at an example on how to find the missing side. Okay, to find the missing side, so let's look at example number 1. Okay, so example number 1. Okay, so example number 1, we are going to find A for side A. Okay, so let's look at our triangle. We have, this is our triangle. Okay, let's label it A, B, and C. Okay, this is 16 centimeters. This is side A that we are going to find. This is 23 centimeters, and this angle here is 40 degrees. Okay, so we are now going to look for which formula we're going to use out here in order to find the missing side. Okay, as you can see, we are looking for A. So the formula is A. Okay, so we have A squared is equal to B squared plus C squared minus 2BC cos A. Okay, so we have the information given. We have A squared is equal to B squared is 23 squared plus 16 squared minus 2 times 23 times 16 times cos 40 degrees. Okay? Times cos 40 degrees. This cos 40 degrees, you get it from your calculator. So when you press cos 40 degrees, the value will show, and then you can do the calculation. Okay, so we have A squared is equal to, the value of that is 221.19. Okay, so we're trying to find the value of A. So we take the square root of A is equal to the square root of 221.19. Okay, and that should give us 14 point. Okay, so A is equal to 14.87 centimeters. So that's finding the missing side. Okay, this time we're going to use this formula to find the missing angle in example number 2. Okay, so let's look at example number 2. We are going to find angle C. Okay, so let's look at our triangle. Okay, again, we label the angles. We have A, B, and C. And as I've stated, all three sides are going to be given when we are looking for missing angle. Okay, so we have 8 centimeters, 9 centimeters, and 11 centimeters. Okay, so this is the triangle that we are going to use in order to find the missing angle C. Okay, we are going to find the angle C. Okay, so our formula will start with cos C. Okay, so we have cos C is equal to, we have A squared plus B squared minus C squared over 2AB. Okay, so to find cos C, the formula would be A squared plus B squared minus C squared over 2AB. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. Let's fill in the information. So we have 9 squared plus 11 squared minus 8 squared over 2 times 9 times 11. And that should give us 0.6969 recurring. Okay, so to find C, this is cos C. Okay, so to find C, that should give us cos to the negative 1 in bracket 0.6969. And why did we do that? We're trying to convert this decimal value to an angle. Okay, so angle C is now 46 degrees. Okay, so we have now found the size of angle C. Okay, so we have now used the cosine rule to find a missing side, and we transform the formula to find a missing angle. And that brings us to the end of our lesson. And our next lesson will be using the sine rule to find the area of a non-right angle triangle. Bye for now and see you next round.